What's up, YouTube? Kyle here with Charlotte Sports 1. And today's video, I'm going to talk about Amari Bailey. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you think of the video. Give me ideas for new videos. Everything helps. And with that, let's get into it. So going back to his high school days, he played at Sierra Canyon, obviously with some big name players, Bronny James, and amongst others. Coming out of Chicago, obviously he wanted to put his name in the spotlight, get some more traction with his skills, get some more attention. And he earned that attention, eventually earning the number one rank in the state. Now his junior season, he made 28 points, 28.2 points, played in all 18 games, although it was a pandemic-riddled season. The team went 16-2. He had 8.1 rebounds, 6.2 assists. Pretty solid numbers. So at least the guy knows how to score. It was a pandemic season, so that may account for things. But his senior season, 18.5 points, 5.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists in 15 games. The team went 26-5, and they lost in the CIF State Open Divisional Regional Title game. In that short time that he spent in Sierra Canyon with Bronny James, he was able to amass a few awards for himself, even being on such a star-studded team. So he was the SI 99 number 2 player in the country. He was ranked number 2 at shooting guard by ESPN.com, ranked number 1, like I said before, and in the state of California by ESPN.com and 247sports.com. Those accolades, along with his play, got him invited to the Jordan Brand Classic and the Iverson Classic. He also made the McDonald's All-Star team, or the All-American team, and was very, very highly sought after. Now, he did get committed to UCLA as a freshman. He played in an average of 26.9 minutes per game at a freshman level. He averaged 11.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, shooting a 49.5% from the field and a 38.9% from the three-point range. He ended his freshman year at 65 total assists, 34 steals, and 9 blocks, which gave him the accolades of the Pac-12 Freshman of the Week 4 times, as well as the Pac-12 freshman team, all-freshman team for the season. He did miss 7 games in December for foot discomfort. So far, it sounds like he's able to produce even when there's high-level talent around him, and he's been able to show it at multiple levels. Now, why he slid in the draft, we'll never know. But as a Hornets fan, we're certainly glad he did. So he was drafted 41st overall, and he's put up some solid numbers in summer league games, posting 16 points against Golden State, 4 rebounds, going 6 for 9 from the field, and 5 for 5 in the 3 free throws, with a plus-minus of plus 17. Against the Timberwolves, he had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, going 7 for 14, perfect 50%, 2 of 4 from the three-point range. so far, he's as advertised. He's doing exactly what we thought he would do. Now, I can only speculate now that the all the flash of, the Sierra Canyon and the draft and summer league is all over. Now I can only imagine when the real work starts, which is obviously right now and this next season that he has ahead of him. My biggest takeaways right now is he's going to have that big two-way contract. So they want him to develop at a high rate. He could easily be a great addition to this team. Easily move into the number 2 shooting guard spot with all the people that we let go this year. I think he showed in Summer League that he was able to do what he has consistently done at every other level that he's played at, which is play great even though there's bigger talent around him. Like that picture of him putting one on Victor. Probably not going to happen very often, but you got to get that picture when it does. So my big things, my big notes, he's got a high motor and he's really athletic. I mean, the kid can just play, and it's beautiful to watch. He's always super aggressive and very decisive when he wants to go for the bucket. And I like that he takes zero time between the time it takes him to make the thought of going for the bucket and actually doing it. Um, he has a magic left hand. He can just move. He can move the ball around. You always talk about ball handlers that aren't ambidextrous, and being able to switch is just a wonderful tool that he's going to use. Um, so his dad, I didn't know in my research. His dad, Aaron Bailey, had a short career with the Indianapolis Colts. So I mean, it's his athleticism makes sense. He he's got a real high motor, and he looks like he's going to be a great addition to our team, guys. Um, I do have an idea about where to use him, and like I said, in the shooting guard position, that he could easily be number 2. But I know this might stir up some animosity, but I'm a firm believer in getting rid of older players when they're still playing well, so that way you get the value out of them, and you're not stuck with an older player nobody wants. And his development this year could lead to the flexibility of moving off of some other players, maybe like Terry Rozier. I know he's been a staple on the team for a long time, and I've been a fan for 6 or 7 years. But if he's playing just as good and he's fresh out of college, I don't see why you wouldn't play him. Terry could come off the bench, or I don't know. It could be a lot of different things could happen. But his contract this year, playing on the G League, is going to allow him to the space to kind of blossom into a leading point scorer on a team on any given night. And I think that's really going to help his game. As far as the internet is concerned, there are plenty of opinions. However, one of the opinions, they're calling him the steal of the draft. And that was because he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, played with Bronny James, had this, big personality, that he was good even when people that had bigger names were around him, and he could still score and he could still move the ball around. And obviously from his numbers, he's not a selfish shooter. He gets a lot of assists throughout the seasons, you know, and his triple doubles and double doubles aren't super high, but he does get a lot of assists and, you know, a lot of blocks and rebounds and steals, a lot of steals, and he's an offense creator. So for me, I really think this is a great signing by the Hornets. Um, yeah, he could be that guy. You never know. I mean, some people called him first round talent, and for the Hornets to pick him up at 41st overall was crazy. I mean, there was most people said he was second round, but you know, I like the guy, and I think he's going to be a great addition to the team. Um, with that, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching.